Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing tonight? Tuesday means it's live streaming night, and as I said in Hello Dave yesterday, there we go. That either would be Star Citizen or Elite. Star Citizen if 317 was on PTU, otherwise jumping into Elite. Obviously no 317 yet. So we're gonna do some exploration in Elite. And hopefully we're gonna make it to my my destination today. Let me see. Tragic Blue doing his part. I can see over on Twitch says, drop them onto YouTube. Add the like ad now lurking on Twitch. Awesome. So yeah, tonight's gonna be exploration night. But don't do that. Just the usual like good evening, greetings, and all that good stuff. I'm really looking forward to 317. Should be a really good patch when we get that. And I'm really also looking forward to getting some information about what on earth is going to happen with Elite. Because we have no announced content, with no announced update. Jeff said, sorry about the NAS. That's okay. I'm up and running. It took me like, after I ended the recording for the video, I was considering I should have included that in the video, but all I did after that video ended, I just okay. So for people who haven't watched the video, just to get people up to date, I attempted a NAS upgrade, which ended in a catastrophic loss of the array. I had backup of all like critical files, so all it really meant was I had to go back and as I needed, I'm gonna re-record some of the B-rolls, like trick that some of you may not have noticed. At least nobody has ever commented on it on YouTube is. I reuse B-roll like a lot. So often if you see video clips running in the background, what I will sometimes do is let's say I need like some B-roll of just some mining. I'll just go out and I'll do like an hour mining and just record everything in one long B-roll clip of just running around in the build mining. Whenever I need B-roll of mining, I'm just going to go take that clip, plug it in, and then find an appropriate spot in it, and I'll just reuse the same clips over and over and over again whenever I need B-rolls. And people don't notice it because often when I do B-rolls, I would often have some like graphics or anything over it, so people don't really pay that much attention, and it just saves a ton of time. So that B-roll needs to be re-recorded whenever I need it. But it's one of those, I'm not going to go out and do all the B-roll clips again. I'm just going to do them when I need them. But it's an easy way, and a little trick if you ever want to do videos yourself, is to record B-rolls when you have the chance and then just save that up. So that of course needs to be redone, but all other like template files and logos and all that, like the important stuff that's difficult to make again, that is of course all backed up. And now I just have a much bigger array with more room. And more important, that was the point I wanted to get to, is I'm now also, as of yesterday, I finished the last backup, but now I am every night at 5 a.m. It's running a backup to some cloud storage. So every night it backs up everything, so I have everything stored in some cloud storage, and that means should I ever in the future have a catastrophic loss of the array again, I can fully recover even B-rolls recording streams soon. I've done those before. They are quite fun. We could do some again. Would be fun, yeah. That would actually be a good idea. Now that the whole like I lost a lot of the B-roll, could be fun to just go out and record some B-roll. You know what? Since we are going to go out and explore today, we might do some exploration B-roll today. You know, just some pretty shots. I'm just going to get the recording software up and running. There we go. Well, let's do that. Let's see if we can find some pretty sites we can do some B-roll shots of today. That would be cool, I think. Yeah, exploration B-roll. I think that's the plan for today. Let's do some exploration B-roll. That sounds like fun. But first, before we do that, oh, that was another question. It was Daddy89 asked, thoughts on doing a brief video about Denmark. I feel like a lot of us are from elsewhere and know little about Denmark. Would love to get your thoughts and insight into your home country. It's a little outside what I usually do, but maybe something special for like a special occasion. 100K maybe, when the channel eventually gets there. Yeah, I have some fleet carrier jumping B-roll, but again, those are relatively easy to make. But let's set up a light goal and then let's get going. Oh, slow mode is on. Hold on. I don't think we are that many people that we need slow mode, are we? Let me just check here. Oh, I can never remember. Customization. Slow mode. There we go. There we go. Now slow mode is off. Now you can comment away without having to... There we go. Yeah, I don't know. I think it was because I reuse... I reused the settings from live stream, so if we had a previous live stream where we needed to put slow mode on, then that would have been why. Anyway, light goal. What are we gonna do today? What do you guys think? I had an idea, and that was to just quickly check something here. Okay, no, that's not gonna work. Astro light goal equals jump to destination. See, I was considering that was exactly what I was considering, but if we just jump in game, and I have probably forgotten to remove the Star Citizen code, have I? Yes, I have. There we go. That's gone now. Problem is, like, likes, that'll be 57, so maybe we could do twice. So do what? That's 114. So 2 likes per jump. And then I'll... Oh, that's fun. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. 2 likes per jump, and I'll race you guys. Who gets there first? Do I get to my destination, or do you get to 114? Then I better get going because I'm already behind. So, for those who may be new to the channel, haven't watched live streams before, what the like goal is, if we can get up to the like goal, which is now at 114 likes, before the end of the live stream, I'll be setting up a discount code at the merch store, which you can find at d2eastore.com, and you'll get 10% off, and that code will be active until the end of the stream. Did I make a video of my new and improved NAS? No, I didn't. I mean, NAS and server management and maintenance things is not really like what I usually do. Hold on. It was just one of the main reasons why I made the video was because I knew I would be spending a lot of time on that, and it meant I couldn't really do video. So to kind of fill in a blank spot, is just let's just make a video out of the server upgrade. I mean, maybe it's going to be uneventful, maybe it was going to be eventful, but we'll see. I need to... It's been so long since... So there's nothing there, right? We need to go up like... Yeah, that area there. Okay, good. Moving on. Oh, getting a little hot there. NAS is network attached storage, so it's a it's a server or a second computer that's somewhere else that you connect to your home network, and then you can access it. You can access the hard drives on that machine remotely from your machine. So I have just a lot of storage space. Okay, hold on. Now I'm getting sidetracked now. Hold on. Hold on. I need to go there first. Just so so there we go. And we need to go here, and then we need to use the local IPs. I'm just gonna expose public IPs. Okay, there we go. So what a NAS essentially is I have a server. It's in the other end of the apartment, and in this server I have a number of hard drives. You can see I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hard drives, and each of these hard drives are 18 terabytes. And then I have a smaller 500 gig. No, is that how much is it? I think it's 500. It's 250 maybe. I can't remember. I think maybe it's 250 gig SSD that I just use for the operating system as a boot drive. Lots of drives here. That is all put into a pool that is then shared through a Windows Samba share. And now I can then go in here and I have access over the network to that server. And here, this is my download Astronomy share, where I have, for instance, all my videos. Then I have Hello Dave's I made in here, Star Citizen videos, those kind of things. All that stuff's in here, templates, logos, and sound files are used often stored in here. And as you can see here, if we go into the pool again, you can see here that on the Astro pool right now, I'm using around 300 gigs out of around 65 TB. So yes, so it's 18 terabytes per drive, 6 drives with 2 redundant drives. So it is 72 terabytes, or in this case, it's like almost 65 TB of available storage. So yes, that's a lot of storage. That's just where I store all my videos. Because just let me show you why I need all that space. Because look at this. If I go into so I was sitting the other day and I was recording some B-roll for Star Citizen, and I just recorded a short mining trip in Star Citizen. We have that here, where, you know, nothing. Oh, that's loud. Nothing too fancy. Just, you know, me going in, doing some mining in Star Citizen because I just needed some mining B-roll. And it's just, how much is that? Like 40 minutes of me going out mining. And that file is 18 gigabytes. So I take up around 30 gigabytes per hour of video. So it adds up really quickly, as you can see. And if I were to store that on like a local drive, I would run out of space real quick. Okay, let me just get chat back here so I can actually see you again. Just get that out of the way. There we go. Okay, that is done. Throttle down. Nothing there. Moving on. Did I move back to the right? Oh, yeah. But what I have now with the NAS is, as I said, once a day. It's also backing up all the files to some cloud storage. So that means in the case of a catastrophic failure, I will only lose what I have done on that's the same day that the thing fails. Yeah, I blame Dongle. Absolutely. I wanted to be way more modest. I was considering just going 8 terabytes per drive, but Dongle, he convinced me and said, no, you need bigger. And now I have all the storage in the world. Nothing there. No. Yeah, a NAS can store anything. It's just it's exactly the same as a it's exactly the same as if you just had a USB stick in it. It's just, instead of being attached to a USB port, it's just attached to your network, and it's a lot bigger. And you have the, and you can have the redundant drives, so if drives they die, you can replace the drives and then rebuild all the data on them and stuff like that. So we have some operational security in that. My network speed is 1 gigabit. I have gigabit internet both up and down, as well, of course, locally. So I communicate over a 1 gigabit connection to my server. Okay, honk the system. Yeah, it was quite a low chance of that happening, but I mean, you can be sure as hell that it always happens when you least want to do, right? Do I have it running all the time, or do I power it down during the night? So usually I'll keep the server running, but the disks will spin down when they're not been in use for half an hour. That means if I haven't touched the array for half an hour, it will take like a few seconds the first time you try to access it, as the drives are spinning up. But the drives are just being spun down during the night, and then they might spin up from time to time just to write a log or something like that. I don't know. What are we doing here? We're gonna check this system. Nothing there. Yeah, it was a little nerve-wracking with this, also because I was replacing, when the whole catastrophic thing happened. I don't know if that came through that clearly in the video. I was replacing the 5th out of 6 drives, so I've already gone through this 6-hour process of replacing drives like 4 times over a couple of days. And then on the 5th drive, everything just went haywire. Nope. Yeah, I did play around with the music quite a bit. Someone on Twitch said the music certainly impressed a mood into the video. Yeah, it did. I really wanted to try and convey that, like, little, like, you know, that nagging panic when you're running on like, when you have 2 drives down in your array, you have that nagging panic that's like, any minute now, if this thing throws an error, I'm done. You just know that's it. You're near the core? Yes, we are making, I'm not really going that much closer. We're running parallel to the core right now. However, how do you run parallel to a point? Yes, doesn't really make sense, but yeah, you get what I'm trying to say. Nothing there. We can just... Oh, that's not it. Yep. Show you where I'm at. Oh, look at that dongle. We got some... You got Twitch dongle. You can see we are here. But the core is, of course, in there. There you have Colonia over there. And we have the bubble out there. Actually about to enter into a new region. See? Right on the edge between 2 regions. May I ask why I can see so many stars in space? Graphic settings? No, I'm just close to the bubble. That's why there's so many stars. Hold on, I just need to fix my Twitch chat here. Got paused. Somebody asked on Twitch, hey, what do you think about them, assume them being Frontier, giving Twitch drops to elite streams on Twitch? I think it's okay. I mean, it's as long as they keep it to cosmetics items, I don't see why that's fine by me. By all means, keep going. Actually, like, I hope they at some point, they did mention that they were probably working on that as well. They will allow Twitch streamers like myself to have Twitch drops, so you can get watch hours towards the Twitch drops from watching like my channel or other league streamers' channels as well. Still nothing. Really unlucky here with our system. I guess we could go, if we don't find anything, could go and slightly do a reroute, and that should give us some more some higher chances of water worlds. So is it better for exploration than Horizon? I think it is. I think the added, when you find planets with atmosphere, you get that extra, those extra planets you can land on with some nice views. I actually think that's worth it. Can fleet carriers enter the core system? Yes, if there's room. This one could be a good candidate for water worlds. Let's see. Nope. Oh, K-type stars. Okay. Well, I should probably scoop some fuel here. I'm actually running a little low, so we're just gonna dive in a little deeper. And get the scoop going. Very careful. Jesus, how big of a scoop did I put on this thing? There we go. Dealer asks, I'm trying to build a complete fleet and I was wondered if Frontier devs would allow those who want a fleet of every elite ship to allow those to get a Cobra Mark IV. I don't think so. I have never heard that they're giving away Cobra Mark IVs or giving access to Cobra Mark IVs to anybody. And I'm pretty sure if they did, there would be an outcry. There would be some people who got really angry. So I don't think if you were the early back and got access to the Mark IV back then there's very little chance you will get access to it. But don't worry, unless you're like, in your case, when you're a ship collector, I can see why. But other than that, yeah, the Cobra Mark IV was a mistake, to be honest. Nothing there. People angry on the internet. I mean, Frontier don't need more, like, they need some good PR stories. You mentioned role-playing last, so... Okay, so I mentioned in the last Hello Dave that I wanted to like, kind of role-play as Howard O'Connor, who is my NPC crew pilot on my main character. I'm gonna roleplay as him. It's not gonna be that I'm gonna be necessarily in character, but I'm gonna play the character, and when I'm gonna play him, the decisions I make when I play him is gonna be as if it was that character. It's a little weird. I think the best way to explain it is if you go back, I have some old videos where I actually played Skyrim called the Adventures of Ranash on my channel, and that was this semi-role playing where I'm kind of I'm narrating the character and explaining why the character does what he does and the thoughts behind what the character does in that series. And it's kind of the same thing I'm going for here, where I'm not necessarily going to be in character, but it's more going to be like a third-person role play where I narrate what choices Howard makes, why he makes them, if that kind of makes sense. Well, I'm gonna reroute because we're not finding anything fun at all. And I want fun. So we're gonna go. Let's keep white dwarfs and non-sequence stars on. There we go. How many jumps did that cost us? It's not too bad. So I just decided to reroute us to F and G stars, as they tend to have a higher chance of finding water worlds around those. Water worlds, wow. The stars are very bright. There's a mod? No, I just been moving. I'm very close to the center of the galaxy. It's just the way it looks in here. My Skyrim adventures also on YouTube. Yes, I'm pretty sure if you go and search like Down to Earth Astronomy Skyrim or something, then it will probably come up. There's a I think there's actually a playlist. If you go to my channel, I think you could find a playlist of it. Oh, hold on. See if I can catch that in time before it disappears. No, I didn't. Damn it. Now I have to go and look it up. That's annoying. I'll try something. Hold on, give me a second. Ah, okay, so it was Taupe, ex-Taupe, who pledged through Patreon. Awesome. Now I'm gonna go back to the old layout here, so I can actually see what is going on here. There we go. Thanks a lot to ex-Taupe if you are in chat. That's awesome. See, look at that. First stop, and we find what looks like Earth-like. Yeah, I think that's an Earth-like. Much better here. I'm just gonna get some distance to the star before we go in for the actual scan. Where's the plane? There it is. So we have I should actually put myself down in that corner there so we can see the icons up here. High metal content worlds. More high metal content worlds. And the rock. There's something here. There. Is that the Earth-like? No, it's not. It's another high metal content. Jesus, there's a lot of high metal content. There could be some serious scanning we need to do in this system here. Got two of them here. Another high metal. And another one. That's the Earth-like, I think. Oh, and it has a moon. Nice. Yeah, Earth-like. Look at that. Is this system undiscovered? And another rocky body. Hey, Tobex is here. Awesome. Hello. Thanks a lot. Check out this system. Oh, look at that one with rings around it. And look at this. System is undiscovered. First one here. Okay, let's figure out what we need to scan here. This is a high metal content. It is landable with rings and close to the star, so that might, just because of that, might be worth going to. This one is a candidate for terraforming, so we're gonna go and scan number 2. We're obviously gonna scan the Earth-like... Oh, atmospheric. Gotta go there. But all these other ones are not terraformables. So not really too interested in those. But look at all those. So the ones that I find interesting is this one. Just because it's like landable with rings and all that. So I want to go and take a look at it. Just to see how close it is to the star. Then I want to scan that one for money, that one for money, and that one for the looks. Because there could be some cool B-roll in that one, I think. If we could get like a sunset with the Earth and the Earth-like and all that stuff. So let's go and do that. Oh, Joe found a system with 2 orbiting Earth-likes. That's nice. Yeah, it looks undiscovered. Oh, look at those rings, though. Hold on. Oh, hold on. I need to go and get some... get some B-roll of that. So we're just going to position the camera there. And then I'm just going to jump over here on the other screen. If my computer will allow that. There we go. And I'm just going to start a recording. There we go. We are now recording. And then attach the camera. And I've released the camera again, and I just gave it a little bit of throttle. Not much, as I don't want to go too far. And what I'm doing now is I'm just trying to keep the planet centered. I'm gonna try to keep it centered in the screen here, applying a small amount of yaw right now. As we're coming in close. Ah, that's a good looking planet. And with all the stars in the background there as well. And here's another trick when you are recording B-roll. Always record them slower than you need it. So I'm moving quite slow here, as you can see. It gives you time to do more accurate camera controls, and it's easy to speed it up in post. It's harder to slow it down because then you lose frame rates and it begins to look choppy, and it won't look as smooth. So I'm purposely now gonna look away from the planet a little bit. I kind of want to come around behind it here, and then let it drift back into view again as we slowly pan up towards the star. Got the ship in view there. So we can save that. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Let's just for good measures go and give the planet a scan. Slow us down. Did I? Oh yeah, I did turn this on for mouse control. Nice. Okay, 6 probes. There we go. RL Click. Thanks a lot. Sub tutorials and videos and tutorials are very awesome. I've been playing for 5 years. I've been watching you for the past 3 months. I have 100 times my assets in game. Thank you for all the great content. You are very welcome. Okay. Next stop. It's not going to be as pretty. But it's going to make us some money. Do I plan on trying Starfield? Absolutely. That is definitely on my to-play list. Starfield will be single player, so it's a flop. No, 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 no. Come on, look at Elden Ring that just came out, which is primarily a single player game, and it's been one of the most played games on Steam the last couple of weeks. I love a good single player game. They're also coming out with Deliver Us Mars. I don't know if you guys remember. A while back, I did a playthrough of Deliver Us the Moon. They're doing one called Deliver Us Mars, which is again a single-player story-driven game. It was awesome to play, so I'm really looking forward to Deliver Us Mars as well. Yeah, absolutely, it's more fun to play with friends, but a well-written, like story-driven game. I can enjoy that. Multiplayer games that I am looking forward to. Kerbal Space Program 2 is gonna have multiplayer. How awesome is that gonna be? Okay, we gotta stop here a little early. And this is also 6 probes. We're gonna be... Oh, I think maybe that one missed. Was a little too fast on that one. For safety measures, we're just gonna shoot another one. It doesn't matter. Yeah. So Kerbal Space Program 2 is scheduled, I think, this year. And if that is the case, or when it comes out this year, then it should have multiplayer. It will also have multiplayer that comes next year, but... There we go. Now for the more fun. I hope that moon is relatively close to the Earth-like. But yeah, you can now blow up rockets with your friends inside. I hope. I mean, there's been some delays for KSP2, I think. Yeah. Shipbreaker. Is that... I mean, I have been playing it here, like, a year ago or something. I can't remember. Like, some time back, I did play Starship Shipbreaker, and it's a really good game. It's very addictive, but it lacks. It's too repetitive. I think it lacks a little bit of more. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Maybe some more story or something. It gets repetitive quite quickly. That's my main problem with it. Do I play space-related games only? Yeah, I try to keep it space-related. Okay, Shipbreaker now has story plus more ships. Okay, that's cool. Looks like it's improved. Maybe I'll go back and take a look at it. And I'm looking forward to Knights of the Old Republic remake. I've never been that much into this, like, Star Wars universe, but, I mean, I'll definitely take a look at it, that's for sure. Have I ever thought about making another account and doing a Road to Elite? I've done that in the past, and I don't know, maybe I'll do it again at some point. Opening up a fourth account, because I clearly need more accounts. Oh, overshooting here. Where is it? I couldn't see it with all the stars. Go. You've been sorting MP3 files, Snuggle. That was a trip down memory lane when you posted that screenshot of Winamp. I'm like, wow, does that even still exist? What are we doing here? So that was that. Now I wanted to go and take a look at that moon, because even though there's nothing of interest on the surface, I think maybe, just maybe, if we're a little lucky, we could get some nice views from it. Andrew says, I saw you making some Star Citizen videos recently. Do you think the game is in a playable state right now? I've only heard a lot of negative feedback on it. Absolutely. I think it's in a very playable state. Oh, that's pretty little planet. It's a pretty big little planet, actually. Let's just go and do that, and that. Yeah, we're not quite at the galaxy center, but we're getting there. We're actually moving a little bit out of the galactic plane now, so there might be slightly less. Oh, there was actually something on this surface here. Okay. I'm just gonna see if we can find... where is... that's the zoom. Where's the speed? Now, where is that Earth-like? I can't see it. Hmm. I don't know how big the planet's gonna look from here. Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's just move over here on the day side. Okay, so there's the Earth light, and we're now on the day side. So now we just need to find a place where we can have that low on the horizon, and ideally as close to the day-night terminator as possible. And if we can find some plants too, that will be even better. Oh yeah, I got my Tobii eye tracker back, so we can now look around again. I'm just trying to see how close that thing comes to the horizon. Blue is where we can maybe find some kind of plants or something. I don't know what. I haven't even checked what kind of plant life they have on this planet here. Okay, here we are. So it's just like bacteria patches. See if we can find some suitable terrain. Oh, there was some there. I don't know how far we need to move between the patches, but I hope this one is going to be good enough. Come on. There we go. Yeah, seems that was far enough. Need one more. Yeah, we got the bacteria patches all over the boots now, I know. Oh, let's see if we can't find another one. There's some right there. How far we have the bubble? I think we're like 20,000 something, 25 maybe. I don't really keep track. Nice. We will take that back. Now we just need to take some B-roll. So here's what I'm thinking. Once again, using the same triggers always. But I kind of want to try to highlight that planet. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit. So that it becomes more obvious. The thing is with zooming in. That's actually pretty good. So now we can just set the autopilot. And then we can just go and start a recording. I just have a little bit of B-roll of us drifting over our planet surface with a... There we go. Just gonna get that rich light. There is that popping in with the textures, like the LOD blending is not very good. I have really tried to tweak it, but no matter what I do, I always get that popping in of the textures. Okay. That should be enough B-roll of that. Because if I ever needed longer clips, you can always just loop them. And people don't notice. You can like loop a 30-second clip, and if you do the seam good enough, people will never notice it. Okay, there we go. That is recorded. Yes, that's we're mainly just exploring, but now that we are out here anyway, we are also doing some B-roll. Oh, I still have my landing gear down. Don't need that. That's probably fine. Okay. Target next system. Wait for us to clear the mass lock. Moving on. Hey, we have touched the usual here. Good evening. Getting closer now. Many jumps? 40 something? 45? 44? 44. Where are we at the light goal? I feel like I'm way behind. Just quick check of the system. Nothing there. Yeah. Great Phantom, people ask. Oh, we passed it already. And we passed the light goal already. Did I miss that? Jesus, okay. Okay, you beat me that by a long shot. Okay. That's okay. So people say sorry about the NAS system. It's okay. I'm up and running again. And we're doing a bit of B-roll tonight, just so we have some in case I need some exploration B-roll, but nothing critical was lost. It's just annoying. Okay, we need the... we're way past the light goal already. We need suggestions in chat. What should the code be today? Let's see some suggestions. YouTube and Twitch, go. What do you want for a discount code today? RIP NAS. I don't think we can use... okay. Multiple people say RIP NAS. Some said NAS okay. B-roll. Raxler. Big NAS. I think it's gonna be RIP NAS. So RIPNAS, RIP NAS. It's been suggested by a lot of people. Let me just get to the next system, get that thing scanned, and then we're gonna go and check that out. I'll get that code set up for you guys. Two bodies system. One of them is the star. Other one looks like a star too. Yeah, look at it. It's out there. So that means there's nothing for us to find here. Okay, I'm just gonna park this like there, where it's relatively safe. It shouldn't overheat up there. And then we're gonna go and set up a discount code. Discount code for the live stream. And it's gonna be RIP NAS in one word, all caps, 10% off, and I'm gonna keep that active until the end of the live stream. And that means once the live stream is over, there we go, I'm gonna take that code down. So there we go, it should be up and running now. And that means you can now go to d2eastore.com and you can use the code RIPNAS and you can get 10% off any order, and that's gonna stay there until the end of the live stream. There are like mugs. You can see I'm running my Terra X AstroCorp mug tonight, but also t-shirts and hoodies and jackets and beanies and caps and all kinds of cool things. Go and check it out, d2eastore.com. NAS will be back. The NAS will be back. The NAS is back, and it's better than ever. There we go. "42 jumps. So while we are jumping here from system to system, I actually have a number of very exciting things that's gonna happen in the not too distant future. I have a live stream on Friday that has so far been unannounced, but I have something special that's gonna happen on Friday. It was supposed to be double special, and there would be another project starting the same day, but that project got delayed a little bit. So that's gonna start on the 7th, I think, was pushed to the 7th of April. But on Friday, I'm gonna be live streaming. We're gonna be live streaming some. It's gonna be like more of a. We are gonna be in game in Star Citizen, but it's gonna be like a more chatty thing, talk about different things, those kind of things. But there is a caveat with it. I'm not gonna spoil what it is, but you should come by the live stream on Friday. I think it'll be fun. Did I get my 890? Yes, I did. I did get my 890. I like it. I've had the 890 before. It's a good chip. It's fun. Check the system. Nothing there. Oh. Close the FSS and jump again. I'll give you that much, Maverick, that it has something to do with the 890. And that was why, as I mentioned when I did do the 890 grind, that it kind of had a deadline. The deadline was on Friday, because I needed it for that live stream. But now that I have access to it, that live stream can go forward. And it should be fun. Check the system. Nothing of interest. Moving on. FDev is Frontier Development. The developers of Elite Dangerous. Or FD. Sometimes, yes, some people call them FDev. Like FDV, sometimes just FD, for sometimes just as Frontier, but the full name would be Frontier Developments, which is the guys making. Oh, first discovery. Okay, maybe out of context. Maybe I got the wrong context. I don't know. Okay, so this one is another double star with no planets in it. We can do a party on the 890. It's not gonna be on Friday because something else is happening there. But we can do just like we did on the fleet carrier, like gather people up on the 890 for an evening and just have it as a Friday bar kind of thing. In case you don't know, what will usually happen over on Discord is on Friday we will have the Friday night bar, where people who want to, they show up, they join the voice channels, and some people turn on their webcam, some people don't. If they don't feel like it, they don't have to. And then people sit there. Often people will get a drink or 2 or 3 or 7 or 10. It depends on the mood. But it often gets a little out of hand. It's often quite hilarious. We're not necessarily always in game, but it could be fun to actually meet up inside our in-game, so you could sit at a bar like the 890 or something like that. Single star, yeah, just a single star. Merrick says, couldn't decide if you should buy the Crate Mark II or the Python. What about the Crate? Thanks to video. Great. I did do a video comparison of those two, yeah. "17 objects in this system. It's a bit more like it. Checking the scanner. Nothing. So for those who are new players, I'm looking at the spectra down here, and we're looking for anything. You can see down in, you could if I move my camera at least, like so. You can see down there in the lower right hand corner. There's some colors, little dots that change color. They also changed what type of planets. So you can see here we have Earth-likes, followed by ammonia worlds and water worlds. So they're all in this area here. So that's the area I'm looking for, to see if there's anything. But when I'm spotting that there's nothing there, I just move on to the next system. And that's how I can quickly just go from system to system to system and only stop when I actually find something that is of interest to me. What time should that? So the same time as this live stream. So that'll be 7 o'clock GMT that we're going to be starting. Can you see the stars are getting less dense? Feels like they're getting a little less dense. It should be because we're making our way... Oh, hold on. Oh, hold on. Did we scan the system? We did. Good. You can see we're making our way up out of the galactic plane. And as we're making our way up there, I think the star density is going to get less. It's still pretty high. We just go up to our destination here. You can kind of see the star density up here. It's not terrible, but it's definitely not as high as if I just move... If I move this down to the galactic center of the galactic plane, and then look at it now, quite a bit more dense. But again, nothing compared to what you get in here. Oh, right, we have... hold on. We don't have all the stars on. There we go. Like, why is there no stars in there? But there are. There they are. Out of the galaxy trip, yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Oh, yeah, we should mention that too. So on the... When is that? Hold on, let me just check the dates again. I think it's the 8th. It's the Friday the 8th. Is that right? Yeah, so on Friday the 8th, that is Friday next week, the D-Train North Star will be jumping out on a little weekend excursion. We're going to be heading out to some lightning clouds, where we're going to be heading out on Friday. We're going to land there Friday evening, and we're going to stay there until Saturday. Saturday afternoon. We're going to be moving from the lightning clouds, and we're going to be moving down below the galactic plane. We're going to be moving almost 5,000 light years below the galactic plane. So there should be an awesome view of the galaxy from down there. We're going to fly there on Saturday. We're going to stay down there until Sunday, and then Sunday we're going to be flying back home in the system we started. And again, you are more than welcome to join. It doesn't matter if you play Horizon, Odyssey, PC, console. Everybody can join. It's free. You don't have to bring anything. Just bring the ships that you need yourself, and that's it. Everything else is already taken care of. Almost. I need to fuel up the carrier, but apart from that. If you want to join, the best thing what you should do is you should go to discord.d2a.com. That's the channel's community Discord server, and there is first of all, there are flight plans, so you can see where we are, when. But you can also find this name of the system. We are in a system called LP right now, the name of the fleet carrier and where it's parked right now, and you just have to fly to the fleet carrier, dock at it, and then you're good to go. I just need to be on board the fleet carrier on Friday the 8th when we are taking out for the trip. Be there because we're not turning around. Exploration Python, what else? Bring something small and fast. That's always fun. Sometimes you just want to fly around in a little fast ship. Bring something with an SRV as well, so you have that as well. I mean, you can bring more ships. You can bring up to 40 ships if you want to. What if someone forget their lunch? Then they can buy something at the fleet carrier bar. Frozen combat, yeah, the elite can be quite the hurdle to get started with. So, and like the first couple of months, it's gonna be super confusing, and after like maybe 2 or 3 years and a few thousand hours of playtime, then maybe it's gonna feel less confusing. Oh. No, so that's just on the edge of the water worlds, heading into the gas giant area, that one. No, I'll just keep my camera over there. It's a better corner for it. You can see it. You see that one there? That's a gas giant, but it's just at the edge of the water world, so I was in doubt. DV says already put a sticky note on one of the front seats. A little toasty. That's good. Yeah, we're gonna, don't worry, we're gonna fuel up on the next star here. Okay, we're making good progress. Gonna dive in for some fuel here. Stay in here for a little bit more fuel. Okay, we can head out now. Oh, need to throttle down. Nothing there. $22 billion exploration data. Jesus. Any changes to gathering engineering materials in recent months? Not really, no. It's pretty much the same. Have anything I found broken ADSM record? No, I don't believe so. What fuel scoop is on this? I don't even know. Oh, there it is. 6A. Couldn't join Discord. It won't let me. Why not? Let's check here. Nothing there. Be on. What stick am I using? Well, I can show you. Let me just get into the next system. And then I'll show you. Just gonna quickly scan this system, then we're gonna show you my my setup here. Okay, nothing there. Let's get rid of the. Okay, let me just quickly get the bunny cam up and running here. Where's the bunny cam? Bunny cam app? Bunny cam app. There we go. Take this and turn on this one. That should probably be like this, right? Is that right? Yes. So, okay. Setup. Here we have Constellation Alpha, right-hand stick, desk-mounted. On the other side, we have a Constellation Alpha left-hand stick mounted with their Z extension, making it into like a horizontal kind of deal. So I can use this as a throttle back and forth, strafe side to side, and I can twist it for up and down. Front and center, we have control panels where I have, you know, system map, galaxy map, light, night visions, landing gear. No, landing gear is over here, but FSS scanners there. We got cargo bay, various targeting, shortcuts, all that, all the combat stuff up here where we have heat sinks and flares and all that stuff. And then I have a shelf mounted in between here with keyboard and mouse. And then the lead is there. You guys are there. And there as well. So yeah. That's the setup. And the cool thing is then you can easily transition over if you want to go on foot. You have mouse there and you have keyboard there. Usually when I'm flying, I would just move the keyboard in here. So that this one, because this one can go down and interfere with the keyboard if I don't. So I just move that in there. That means when I go on foot, just slide that over and then now you're ready to play on foot. So yeah, that's the flight setup. Do I still use GameGlass? After I got this set up, no. I still think GameGlass is an awesome software and an awesome solution because it's like the level of like the entry level to getting into GameGlass and getting like a custom control panel for the game that you like to play. You can do that very, very cheaply compared to a set like this. I mean, the combined cost of all the equipment, not including just the HOTAS, the desk mounts, and the control panels, is like $1,200 US or something silly like that. And GameGlass you can get going for like a few dollars. So I still definitely think that GameGlass is an awesome solution, which is why I'm still working with them. I like this solution better. But as I said, it's also a very, very expensive solution. And so if you already have a tablet lying around, you can get started with a control panel on your tablet for very, very little. Is that PC dedicated only to Elite? No, it's not. I'll show you again then for the people who are. It's gonna get a little difficult to do with one hand, but I'll try my best. We jump back on this camera here. There we go. So what I will do, I'll see if I can get this thing to work here on one hand. Underneath here, there are releases, so I can release that. And then what I'll do when I'm not needing this is I'll slide this over there. And I actually slide it around the corner I can't reach right now because I'm sitting down and I'm trying to hold the phone as well. But I'll just slide that out of the way. Same thing with the keyboard here. When I'm not using that, that thing will go up here, where it will attach, hello Toby, the numpad that can attach to it here on the side. It's a little difficult again with one hand, but that thing will like click in there. And then the whole monitor is on arms, as you can see back here. So that means when I'm then moving away and I'm taking this away as well, this one is on clamps as well, as you can see here. That's clamped in too. So when I'm not using and I'm taking all this off, I'll take this whole like with the shelf and all the control panels, and I'll move that over here on the side as well. And the same thing with this one, of course, is clamped on there as well. So I'll move that out there to the wall. Then I can move in and I can just take the whole monitor. I don't want to do it now, but I can take the whole monitor and I can push it back so that I get the same distance from the monitor, regardless of whether I'm playing in flight mode like it is right now, or if I move over and use it in desktop mode, for instance, when I'm editing or whatever I'm doing, right? Yeah. I really like the setup. It's good. Numpad for doing taxes, yeah. And spreadsheets. I like doing spreadsheets. The monitor is, I think it's 27, if I recall. Have I ever thought about getting an ultra-wide monitor? No. For one reason is that I prefer to do my recordings in 16:9. And if I get an ultra-wide monitor, I would be afraid that suddenly menu items and other stuff would begin to be moved outside the standard 16:9 aspect ratio in some games. And that's why I prefer to have my monitors in a 16:9 aspect. The one I have here is a very, it's not necessarily a gaming monitor. It's actually designed for very color accurate work, both when I'm editing, but also for some other video projects that I'm doing outside of YouTube. We have a video on how I made the control panels. Or Verbal called me and said, "Hey Astro, we have these control panels. Do you want to review them?" And I said, "Yes, Verbal, I would very much like to review your control panels." So I haven't made them, but they are manufactured by Verbal, the same guys who manufactured the desk clamps and the joysticks and all the other stuff. That's the rocky one, isn't it? Maybe the icy. That doesn't matter. But I do have a video when I built this whole thing, when I went from my old setup over to the one I have now. There is a video of that on YouTube you can go and find. If you go, it's not that old, it's like a couple of months back. Two bodies. How are we doing? 25 jumps. But yeah, and that video, if you find that video on YouTube with the studio setup, you will also find in the description of that video, there's a full list of all the individual components that have gone into building this setup. Like, what version of the desk clamps do you use? What kind of adapters do you use to mount it? What control panels, exact versions of it do I have? All that stuff. Any tips from your side for new commanders? Don't rush it, and remember that medium ships are often the best. I think one of the most common mistakes that new players do is they just rush as fast as they can towards a big Anaconda or Corvette. And while the Anaconda or Corvette are good ships, and something I often recommend, I have the most fun in medium-sized ships. And I kind of had a period where when I started playing, you work your way up towards the bigger and bigger ships, and then at some point you realize that you had way more fun with the medium-sized, and you go back, and I now fly a lot more medium-sized ships than I fly the big heavy ships, because I mean there are still situations where I fly the heavier ones, like if I want to take out the Corvette for combat, or if I want to go mining or stuff like that, then I do like the bigger ships. But in many other situations, medium ships, way to go. Yeah, and even small ones. My favorite ship I've been flying for everything in Odyssey is a Dolphin, which is a small-sized ship. So, but I think the most important thing for new players is, like, take your time and enjoy the ride. If you rush towards the end, I mean, remember, Elite does not necessarily have a end game per se. It's an open-ended game where you have to set your own goals. So I really like to play Elite. That's also why I'm jumping star by star by star here. I could just go and jump neutron stars all the way. We would have been there like an hour ago. But that's not the point. I want to take the trip slow and smell the roses along the way, because that's where Elite excels. That's the way I see it. Ship currently flying the Great Phantom. It's a great little boat. Oh, 33 objects in this system. Might we be lucky? No. RNG says no. The endgame was Odyssey release date. We'll see. I still think there's a few years left in Elite. We'll see what Frontier comes up with. I mean, it's weird right now because we have this weird state where there's no announced content. We don't know what's coming for Elite. We know that something is, but we don't know what. And until Frontier comes out and tells us what their plans are going forward, we're kind of in this weird limbo state where you don't really know what's going to happen. We still have that wow feeling. Yeah, sometimes. Elite still surprises me sometimes, and especially during the exploration, when you find something that just looks awesome. And it's just so relaxing. Sometimes just, you know, get a few thousand light years behind you. Nope, nothing there. I'm really unlucky with my systems right now. I guess it means we're gonna get some more speed on our travels, but jump count is currently down to 22 jumps. So one body, so that's the star, so we can skip the FSS scanner. Any cool stories? Okay, so my favorite moment, all-time moment in Elite was the Colonia trip. So I think it's about a year ago now or something like that. I've decided that I wanted to go out and I wanted to unlock the engineers out in Colonia, because you can pin some blueprints out there, and I wanted to go and get those blueprints pinned. So I said, okay, you know what? I want to go to Colonia, and I want to unlock the engineers out there. Then I thought, you know what? Why just make an event out of it? Because I'm probably not the only one who wanted the excuse to go out to Colonia. And so I set it up as a fleet carrier trip, where I basically told everybody, say, hey, on this day, I'm gonna jump out to Colonia in my fleet carrier. We're gonna stay there over a weekend, and we're gonna fly back. And I thought, you know, okay, so a few people might want to join. It's gonna be a fun little trip. It's gonna take a few days, and we're gonna go there and back again. And I made like lists of like, oh, these are all the things you need to do to prepare, so you have the materials you need to unlock the engineers and all that stuff. Like made a whole little like checklist and packing list for people, so that they knew what they had to do. There was so much interest in that trip that we ended up with over 1,100 people on my fleet carrier. That was a lot of people on that fleet carrier, and it was right doing the Corona lockdown, right? And it was just, you got that feeling that, you remember those like excursions, like school excursions back when or if you are still in school, you might remember them fondly, but if it's been a few years, maybe you still remember that. You had that feeling that you were out on like a road trip with like a bunch of your friends, because everybody was hanging out in the chat channels or in voice chat, just, having fun. And at every stop, we have to wait 20 minutes between jumps in the fleet carrier, and every stop, people would get out on their ship, they would fly around and have some fun. It was such a good trip, and and we ended up with doing some extra small side excursions. We went out to the planet of death. We went to a 9D planet. It was just an awesome weekend, and that's also why I've decided to do this little trip, because I just want to. I love these carrier trips. You need a special permit to. I actually wrote to Frontier and asked them if they could check how many people were docked. And at the time that the fleet carrier departed, I think it was 1,118 people docked on the fleet carrier. That's not ships, that is individual commanders, and each commander had multiple ships with them, so we were like thousands of ships on board that fleet carrier. Okay, nothing there of interest, but there is something else I have to do. I have a little ritual. Alright, this should be fine, I think. Should make an annual event like that. Yeah, I'm doing a new carrier trip here in like a week and a half. It's gonna be a shorter one, but I hope it's still gonna be a lot of fun. Okay, so here's the thing that we have to do. Whenever I find two stars close to each other, we have to do a flyby in between. Thread the needle. Here we go. It's not nearly fast enough. We need more speed than that. Alright, let me get some more distance. Let's try that again. I think one of the best moments was also when we arrived in Colonia. Everybody undocked and flew straight to Jack Station, because everyone wanted to go and visit Jack Station. Every single landing pad inside the docking hangar was just lit up as people just flocking into that station. And that's what happened when you dump 1,000 people in Colonia. We probably, like, I don't know, doubled the population in Colonia over the weekend. date for the departure is the 8th of April. Okay, I hope we have enough distance this time. Okay, there they are. You know what? Oh, we gotta B-roll this one. Hold on. Okay. Start on recording. There we go. Move the camera in position. Like so. And throttle up. Here we go. Full speed ahead. Oh, I don't want to crash. It's so annoying when you don't have the HUD. I can barely see the red star next to it. Oh, where is it? Okay, it's there. I can just barely see it. It's so faint. Okay, here we go. Okay, now we can get to see the outline of the white star. Stop that B-roll. There we go. Anyway, we did check the system, right? Yes, we did. What was that for? I don't get it. Just for fun. There's no point in doing the flyby. It's just for fun. Frozen, yes, the fleet carrier trip will help you if you just do one jump on your own. I don't think it's enough just being on the fleet carrier. You just need to do one manual jump, then you're good. Oh, we need to fuel scoop. Nothing of interest. We gotta scoop with the next system. Exactly. Thread the needle. Thread the needle. Yeah, so all you have to do, if it's for unlocking the engineer, is at 5,000 you need to go or something. You can take a fleet carrier out to 5,000, and then when you're out there, you need to do one jump yourself, and then jump back to the fleet carrier. And ta-da! You've now jumped, because it only updates that when you do a jump, and not doing a fleet carrier, so yeah. Oh, hold on. We got something here. There, we have at least 2 water worlds. From what I can see. So we're just gonna get some distance to the star, so that it's not blocking our view. 17 jumped out. And now, let's start scanning. What was that? High metal content. Okay, we're gonna have to check for high metal contents too. Lots of those, it seems. There's 2 planets here as well. Icy body. Another icy one. We have 2 things here as well. Let's see. Oh, that's asteroid clusters. Oh god. They're gonna be at the other star, aren't they? Icy buddies. Oh, that's pretty. I like that one. Also 2 biologicals on it. It's gonna be asteroid clusters somewhere around here. Nope. Okay. There's one of the water worlds. Is that the other? What? Oh, there it was. That's all the asteroid clusters. Are we done there? Okay, so apparently there's another water world around this star. There it is. And there's one more planet. There we go. Okay. Okay, let's see what we got. High metal content, but not terraformable. That one is terraformable. That one's terraformable. That one's not. That one is terraformable. And there's the water world. Not a terraformable one. Yeah, I just wanted to see how many. So we had 1, 2, 3 terraformables and 1 there. And then now we're outside the zone. So what do we have here? Okay, so there's nothing down here. That one's pretty cool. I kind of want to go and visit that one too. But we just have the water world in there. No, there. Yeah. First up, A2. Or maybe first up a star, actually. There we go. Okay. Head out to the first planet. Should be some decent credits in this system. I didn't even check how far the other star was away. Hopefully not too far. Because I don't want to be flying for like 2 hours to get up there. Almost there. There we go. Now we're in range. Oh, can we do it from this kind of distance? Should be doable. Yeah. Well, we are heading up to the next planet. I'm just going to check the distance to the other star. Ah, that's not too bad. 23, that's okay. Have I ever been ganked doing a live? I usually do my live streams and when I record videos in either a private group or in solo play. For that exact reason. I have been in Star Citizen, as it doesn't have a solo mode. Ask away, Frozen. Says you have a technical question on mining. Oh, oops. Whee! Loop of shame. Or a correction orbit. Depending on who you ask. Out of range, too fast. Let's slow us down. Oh, that was not a super accurate shot. Made a bit of a myth of that. Let me see, hold on. Oh, now the question scrolled out of the chat here, hold on. Let's go and fight that again. Where is it? Core mining is good, but in terms of laser mining, low temperature diamonds are not showing up in 3 times overlaps areas, and I have been able to laser mine only. Am I doing something wrong? No, not necessarily. You should be able to find low temps in overlaps, but low temperature. So the weird thing is, low temperature diamonds specifically was had their effect on overlaps reduced because they were just people just making too much money with it, basically. So Frontier said, no, you can't have all that fun and all that money so easily. So they reduced low temperature diamonds specifically from overlaps, so they're not as they don't spawn as frequent as they otherwise should, as other materials would from a triple overlap. That's why people are mainly, when they are laser mining, that's why people are mainly focusing on painite and platinum, palladium, those like higher value materials. Yeah, low temperature, and the prices might also have dropped. Haven't done it yet, but what happens when one log out of the North Star / other carriers? You stay on the carrier, and if the carrier jumps while you're locked out, then you are still on the carrier when you log back in, and then you are wherever that carrier happened to be. So you can basically park it as a bus, go to sleep. Subsurface mining, what materials can I mine? I believe subsurface mining can spawn all types of materials. I think. I'm actually not sure. Or is it only the core materials that also spawns as subsurface? Subsurface is fine if you find a good rock and just respawn on it over and over and over and over again. It's an ugly looking planet. Boom. Next. Gonna skip that one. We're gonna go straight out to planet 6, which is the water world. Mapping planet with the mouse looks easier. It is. That's why I set it up for mouse control as well. Jesus, that gravity well. Yeah, I'd like to see the carrier interiors expanded. That would be fun, yeah. if you want to make money from subsurface mining, then look into the aUEC, like aUEC. I'm pretty sure if you YouTube it, there will be a number of videos on it. That's how you make money from subsurface mining, which means you have to find a rock with a good amount of subsurface deposits of the material you're looking for, and just log in, log out, log in and log out, and just mine it over and over and over and over and over again, all the time. The problem is all the known locations of X, I believe those were reset during Odyssey, I think. I haven't actually checked, but I think they were. Which means that we will have to go and locate a new X if we want to go and do aUEC mining. No, this is not the Diamondback. This is the oh, whoops. This is the Great Phantom. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Go on. I wanted to check that out, and then I wanted to go out, just take a quick look at that moon there. And actually just hold on, let's just check it in this map. Just want to see if I can get a feeling for the distance. Okay, so the distance is significant here. So not necessarily something we want to go and do. Not all asteroids respawn on relog. So the I think actually only subsurface deposits respawn on relog. Because normal, like, core asteroids, they respawn after a week. Laser mined asteroids respawn after 2 hours. And subsurface deposits, they respawn on a relog. Am I first to map these? I believe I am. I don't think anybody else has been in this direction here. Let's check. Yeah, nobody else has been here. So, first discovery. Should you get Star Citizen or Odyssey? That depends. If you have a machine that can, first of all, you need to make sure can your machine or even run Star Citizen. So if you do not at least have an SSD, preferably an NVMe SSD, then I wouldn't even consider, like, do not install Star Citizen on a hard drive on spinning disks. You will have a bad time. And you need a relatively beefy computer to run Star Citizen. So that's the first thing. And then I think you need to make up your mind where you think you're gonna get the most, like, playtime out of it. I think if you already have a lot of time invested, I mean, I guess you need a lot of hardware as well to run Odyssey, since, well, settlements. Okay, so you have a powerful PC with a good NVMe. Okay, so that at least should make it possible for you to play Star Citizen. Yeah. I don't know. To be honest, I couldn't choose between the two. I think... No, I don't know. I really don't know. Because on one hand, I would say, I think you would get, at least for me, I would get more playtime and more enjoyment out of Star Citizen because it is a very different thing from Elite. So you get something that's completely different than what you might not be used to, or completely different from what you are used to in Elite. And there are some unique experiences you can have in Star Citizen, like exploring caves. There's some amazing mining mechanics over there, and there's a lot of different things you can go and play around with there that you cannot do in Elite. But on the other hand, if you already have played Elite, I also feel like it's a bit of a shame not trying out Odyssey if you are interested in the on-foot content. I think there are more play hours in Star Citizen than in Odyssey, so if that's what you're looking for, then I would probably say Star Citizen. But then again, yeah. The Scope, what's up? Of course I play Elite. No, Star Citizen has not been fully launched yet. It's still in its never-ending alpha state, so there's that to think about as well. Do I do private mining sessions? No. I rarely do, like, bad private sessions. Sometimes if I am out mining, or if there's a mining event, somebody want to go out and do a mining event, I might join in. But it's just a time thing. There's just not enough hours in a day. Almost there. If it's an alpha forever, that just means every ship has lifetime insurance. I guess that's right. You know what, Frozen? I think it's more likely that maybe we'll do a mining stream at some point in the future. Rather than do... Oops. Not what I wanted. Rather than do, like, private sessions. But laser mining, I would usually go and do mining maps. Just run a map mining. Today's video, live stream is just some exploration. We're heading in towards the Dire Awesomes. Okay, I'm gonna skip that moon because it looked like, even though it looked pretty, it was also quite far away from the planet. So, nah, no rings. I don't know. Next system en route. Let's go. Hugh said that he's heading to Die Awesome soon and he's about halfway from Colonia. Then we're probably pretty close to each other. Oh, that looks like... That looks like a very bright star. We gotta be prepared to slow us down before we crash into something. Yeah, that's a neutron star. Oh, white dwarf, maybe? White dwarf. Not that we need it, but, you know, for fun. Gotta go and do a scoop with it. There we go. Ah, I got out too quickly there. Let's try that again. I didn't get enough angle on that. This is better. Heading outwards. There we go. Frameshift drive supercharged. Come on. There we go. Are you done? And yes, we can jump further, but I don't want to replot the route now. No. The size of the fuel scoop does not affect the boost range. So it's 50% extra for white dwarfs and 4 times the range for neutron stars. Bodies in system. Quick check. Nothing of interest. And 15 jumps to go. Time is it? Oh, yeah, okay. We're doing okay for time, actually. We can make it. I really want to get to Die Awesome today. Good night, man. Dropping by. Check. Nope. Miss my dolphin sometimes. Some water. There's another one. The usual. Oh, lots of stuff here. All like icy bodies and probably a few gas giants. Alright, let's try and see if we can do a little bit better this time with the scoop. Oh, careful with the exclusion zone. Oh! I dropped into it anyway. That was odd. It looked like I was gonna miss it on the radar. That was really weird. I don't know, did you guys pay attention to the radar? It looked like the exclusion zone moved in and out, like bounced back and forth. It's okay, we're not in the cone. If we were in the cone, we would have been in a lot of trouble. This is getting a little toasty. There we go. That's better. Woo! Perfect. FSD doing fine. And there's another one. Jesus, there's a lot of these neutron stars up here. Okay. Well, this one is pretty. Oh, just gotta get some B-roll of that one, with a little bit more movement in it. Just scan the system, see if there's anything fun. Does not look like it. Second, get my recording software. Come on. Ah, come on. Stop being like that. Okay, hold on. There we go. Now it got it. Then we can start recording. Jump back in game. You know what? I'm just going to do a pan this time, just to try something a little different. And as always, like a very slow pan here. Let's try that again. Could we maybe do it zoomed in? There we go. Will you do it now? Yes, thank you. Okay. We're just gonna skip the scooping this time. We're just gonna go straight to the next star. This is more comfortable. 3 bodies. Nothing of interest. Have Darth Vader just jumped in the stream and said, just hopped in the stream and saw this beautiful neutron star. Yeah, exactly. We are out doing some exploration tonight, making our way to Dire Awesomes. We're like 10 jumps away now or something. Getting there. Yeah, getting there. $25 in this one. Let's get some fuel in this one. Just quickly take a look at... Oh, nothing. Yeah, 10 jumps to go. And actually begin... Hold on, let's just... Look at this. We can begin to see that we are getting some altitude off the galactic plane. Can you see that? How the galaxy is kind of below us. So that's the core in there. There, that's the core. We zoom out, maybe it's a little easier to see. See that? How we are getting above the galactic plane now. I know this is very fish-eyed right now. Because we're zoomed out so much. Nice. Hold on, what's going on here? There we go. Oh, thanks a lot for the super chat. The customer carrier is slowly eating me, and are there any tips to finance the part? Unfortunately, your last video for fleet carrier passive income didn't help. Answer is... So I can't play too much. Have you tried just offlining modules? Or not offlining, but suspending modules maybe that you don't use? I don't know. Like, the making money with a fleet carrier can be difficult. The best way you can use it as a money-making machine is either use it as a trade platform or use it as a mining platform, I think. So basically offload your cargo. But again, that even the trading requires some playtime. Yeah, but 8 mil per week is as much as you can't play so much. Yeah, I know. On that note, I think no. So what I was thinking, what you could do, maybe because I think one of the places where you can go in and pick up some money real quick would be out in Robigo, just doing passenger missions out there. So I would consider just moving the fleet carrier out there whenever you have time. Run a few passenger missions, like one run. I think about an hour's worth of running passenger missions out there would give you around 80 million. So that gives you like 10 weeks. So if you can find 1 hour every other month to go out there and run some missions, then that should be able to pay for it. And you don't need any super highly engineered ships or anything like that. You just need a little bit of engineering in your frameshift drive and you are good to go. I think that would be my go-to for maintaining a fleet carrier if you have limited playtime. Because it doesn't involve you having to go out and mine and then sell the materials. That can be a little bit more involved. But if you just like want to log in, run a few missions, then log out and actually progress, then I would say go run passenger missions at Robigo, because I need to fuel scoop here. Because there's some easy money to be made there. Oh, hold on, we got something here. Yeah, we got a water world. Are you using macros to switch to your next target system? No, I'm not. I am using it's probably the ship controls. Targeting. Target next system in route. There we go. So no macros, just use the in-game key bindings. Scorp says that's a good tip. I didn't try passenger missions in Robigo yet. Hey, Malik! How are you guys doing? Malik and friends. Update your spreadsheets. Working on it. We are about to scan the system. Let's see what we got. Oh, there's the water world. First hit. Nice. What else do we got here? Probably like a bunch of snowballs. Oh, high metal content. Oh, that's a pretty one. Look at that. I like these high contrast ones. They're really nice. We might want to have to go to that one. Planet 6. Follow the orbit lines. Another high metal content. And no, that's a rocky one. Okay. This one? High metal content. 4 more. What do we have here? Oh, hold on. Is there 2 water worlds? Oh, there's 2 water worlds. Okay. Fair enough. I'll take that. And an icy body, there we go. Okay, let's see what we got here. That should high metal content. High metal content. Come on, there we go. So 3 is terraformable. There's the water world. There's the other water world. And look at this. This one is terraformable water world. That's money right there. And then this one, it's not terraformable, but it was pretty. But we can't land on it, so we're gonna skip that. Okay, so we had start with that one and make our way outwards. Yeah, 2.2 million for that terraformable water world there. Plus a terraformable high metal content, which is around 1 million, I think. And I can't remember how much the other water worlds are. It's like 600,000-700,000 or something for a non-terraformable water world. Slow us down. Don't want to dive too deep into that gravity well. Okay, let's go. Oh, that was not the best shot ever. Next. Nice. Okay, 1.6 for terraformable high metal content. Nice. Hello to everybody on Twitch. How many jumps are we away from our destination now? 7 jumps. I have to go and get this done. Let's go full speed. We're feeling great tonight. Out exploring and getting really close to the dire awesomes now. No, that's not where you see that. That's where you see it here. See? Right there. Almost there. Okay, so quite some distance out to the moon, so... Oh, they overshoot it again. What are my feelings on the Type? I know a lot of people like the Type 9 for exploration. It's fine. Maybe a little clunky to land, but... Look at that pretty one. I don't know. Don't have to be super accurate with this. Fast tracking through these a little bit now because I wanna make it out to die awesomes in the next like half hour, hopefully. That's true. If you just want to have jump rates, then the Condor, of course, is still the king of jumping. But you can get pretty close now with the double engineered drives on some of the medium-sized ships. Main Explorer in the Crate Mark II. Interesting. Why not the Phantom? Oh, I just realized there's likely gonna be fleet carriers out at the Dire Awesomes. And if we're lucky, we can find a fleet carrier with the... yeah. They're likely gonna have universal cartography. Unlikely they're gonna have the... that they're gonna have Vista Genomics on it, as Vista Genomics only came out for fleet carriers very recently. And I'm not sure if anybody has already been back to the bubble or to Colonia and restocked and then moved it out again. So I think it's more likely people are gonna be just having... I'm just considering to sell some of the data now that we are out here anyway. So that if I make a catastrophic mistake on the way back, then, well... Oh, we have a deep space support array. That makes sense. But the again, none of the carriers from the deep space support array will have Vista Genomics yet. I assume they all need to be moved back and then back out again. Come on, there we go. Yeah, exactly. Interior update. Oh, and it was fitted. Oh, okay. So we do have a deep space support array carrier in the area that was already fitted with Vista Genomics. Well, guess we're gonna go and visit that.
Ready to engage.
Okay, we're really getting out of the galactic plane now. Can you feel it? Jumping into the black. And this is only like 1,000 light years outside the galactic plane, compared to where we're gonna go on the carrier trip next week, where we're gonna go 5,000 light years. So it's gonna be 5 times as far from the galactic plane as we are now. And the view is already great from up here. Look at that galaxy below us there. Oh, hey, we have another one here. Another water world. Okay. At this rate, we're never gonna make it to our destination. We're gonna keep stopping for water worlds. Noisy bunnies. The bunnies got a new cardboard box, which is very exciting. So now they're eating the cardboard box. You know what? I really want to make it here tonight, and if I keep stopping for water worlds, then we're not going to be able to get there in tonight. So I'll only stop if it's a terraformable water world. We are going to scan the system. There's more in here, apparently. Cardboard box interior upgrade, exactly. Or if we spot something fun on one of the planets. While we're doing the initial scans here. There's the water world. I hope the body's not too noisy in the background, otherwise I'm gonna have to steal that cardboard box again. Yeah, space bunnies. Oh, Dunkel, I gotta show you something. You're gonna love this. This is the box with all my where I keep like all the extra verbal cables, and the bunnies got a hold of it. So that's what the box looks like now. They didn't get into the actual box, but I'm glad I caught that before they got access to it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have all my expensive verbal cables. Okay, let's continue. Oh, we're actually done. Okay, great. Happy body noises. Yeah. Okay, let's see where's that water world. Oh, is that one? Okay, so it's not a terraformable water world. So, there are two... There's one terraformable high metal content. We're gonna move on from that. Oh, you blew up your prospector. Hopefully they should have fixed the UI in 3.17. That's what the rumors is at the moment, at least. Five jumps. 5 jumps. I think this one is engineered. I can't actually remember. Again, this is my colonial where I haven't really done that much in terms of unlocking engineers or anything like that. So I can't really remember. Oh, here we go. Big boy star. $38. Wow, that's a busy system. Nothing that we are necessarily interested in. Some big gas giants as well. Four jumps to go. By the way, as I was saying, I haven't done that much engineering on this character, since it's mainly just one where I just go out. I can't remember to go check the next system. If I engineered the probe launcher. But yeah, it does make a huge difference. Sit and fly a Crate Phantom. No, so there we go. Detailed service scanner is not engineered. Made some pretty good distance today, I think. I think we had like over 3,000 light years. Usually I can only make like 2,000 in a live stream, but we got some really good distances today. Okay, here's another one. Nice calm one. I'm just gonna try something. Hold on. Where's that system now? There. And there's that neutron star. Okay, I think we're good here. I think we're good on this position here. Yeah. Gonna try to get it lined up so that the system we're jumping to is through the cone. I've never actually managed to make this work. But I really want to. So, just so you can see right now, our jump range is 89 because we have supercharged it. So there should be perfect. Where we just have the tip of the cone right aligned up with the system.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage.
We're inching our way forward, and just before we hit the cone, not there yet. Wait for it. Wait for it. When we hit the cone, we're gonna put full throttle. Ah, was that too early? Ah, it was too early. So what I'm trying to do is, if you start the countdown just as you hit the cone, there should be enough time that you can get a second supercharge out of it. But I'm gonna play around with that some other day. Whoa! Yeah. I never managed to make it succeed. It is quite difficult, but it is possible. They changed that. Okay. That might be why I can't make it work. If they nerfed that. I just know that at some point you were able to get a double boost out of a neutron star. Oh. I think black hole is incoming. I see no light. That's gotta be a black hole. Nope. Oh, yes. Actually. Wait, are we here? We are here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Dire Awesomes. There's some water worlds and other stuff in here, but that's not why we're here. Just go and check out the black hole. Hold on. Gotta get a better view of this. There we go. Black hole moving in front of the neutron star. I can see that lensing effect. It's so cool. Let's see if we can get a little closer. But the reason why we're here is that planet there. Look at that. Let's just go ahead and say hello to the black hole first. Whee! Hey, Lame Radio is here too. Hello, guys. Perfect time to show up. Just crash yourself into a black hole. Can we get this aligned up? Try to get this thing aligned up in the center. There we go. Then straight to the side. What do you think of that? Do you know what? I'm gonna submit that for stellar screenshots. That looks amazing. Now, I don't know if we can make it into that gas giant. Okay, let's get away and let's cool down a bit. Hold on, were there any landables here? We do have some landables there. We're gonna have to go investigate those moons. I don't know how far out are they. 13 light seconds. That might actually be a great view from there. Okay. So that's the exclusion zone. So we have a gas giant inside the exclusion zone. You can actually see it move. Look at that if we zoom in on it. I love this system. It's inside the exclusion zone.
Shift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Warning. Temperature critical.
Let's get away from this thing. While we do that, let's go and take a look at those, because we have some landables out here next to that star. And we also have a star here with some landables with rings on it. But I think those in here is going to be the best, as we both have the gas giant close by. And hopefully we have that neutron star as well. Okay, we gotta try to pay attention to that neutron star so we not crash into it again. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a great view. If we can find a spot on this planet where we can see the moon, where we can see both the gas giant and that neutron star. That's gonna be an awesome view. So here's the only problem though. No matter where we go, it's gonna be nighttime, because you can see here that they are in night. Both sides of it is nighttime, even though there should be light on one half of it from the neutron star. But because the way light is calculated in Elite, these two orbit around the common center of these two. But because the main body is the black hole, that means that, and that doesn't emit light, that means that they are going to have night on both sides, because light from the secondary star is not calculated, since Elite only calculate light from one light source. Okay, so there's a tiny planet, and then there's a big boy planet there. What on earth? So that is that one. That's the water world. Unfortunately, it looks like... Let's see. Yeah, it looks like both of the moons are on the side. Yeah, both the moons are on the side that is facing the neutron star, so we can't really get into a position where we can see both the planet and the neutron star in the same shot. Gonna try this one.
Orbital flight engaged.
So there, right here, you can see here, that's the horizon, so that should be right above the horizon. It should be fine around here. See if we can find a place to land. Oh, there's some mountains over there. Let's go to those. We're not that far from the core right now. Maybe like 10,000 light years or something. I'm kind of looking at that peak over there in the background. If we can land on that, that would be great. I'm gonna have to do a time lapse of this at some point. Oh, that looks difficult to land on. Let's give it a go. Oh, there's actually landable spots here. Come on. Alignment okay. Nice, we made it. Hey, I gotta record some B-roll of this one. This should be pretty good. Let's get this one up. Start recording. And then we're gonna do like a dolly shot here where we gotta... Nope. Keep that aspect ratio or that zoom level. Gotta take the speed down. And then I just wanna slide it in here along the ground. Nice. Maybe a sideways track. Again, keep it nice and slow. Nice. A little bit of B-roll there. It's gotta be a new screenshot there too. Nice. That's a pretty neat view. Go up here at the top. Can we maybe see the gas giant on the other side? No. But that view. Look at that. Need to get the crate in view. Hold on, I have an idea. I'm just gonna go and get my SRV. Hold on. Don't need the lights anymore. There was a higher peak behind the crate. I think we can get up and stand on that peak up there. And then kind of have us overlooking the crate below us, and with the neutron star and all the other thing going on here, and then having the character stand next to the SRV. Let's see, this spot here I think is good. We need to be able to see the crate a little bit more. Okay, I think we go up to the flat piece here again. That should be fine. There. Park that so it's facing that direction. And disembark. Character standing here, looking at that. Something like that. Not quite getting I actually like this wide field where you just see them like fold out like wings. Hold on. Gonna have to record this. Here we go. So I'm thinking like a exactly, Simon. Look at that with the galactic plane and everything. So if anybody asks why I still play Elite, like, there you go. This is why I still play Elite. Because of views like this. This is what Elite has to offer. It's just... You can see the whole galaxy below us. Front flip. Whee! Oh, I'm gonna hit it. No, I'm not. Ah! Almost like I knew what I was doing. Wait, you can see the black hole? Where was the black hole? Oh, right, it's right there. We move faster. It's not enough that we can see it. But you can see those 3 stars there that are being mirrored around the black hole just above it. Oh, this place is awesome. Nah, I could sit here for days. We need to go and visit the DSSA carrier, and then maybe we should have some wonderful views from that. If we're lucky, it's pointing in the right direction. We might be able to see some of this from inside the carrier. Exactly. This is why I play Elite. You can't do this in Star Citizen. You probably never will be able to in Star Citizen. And this is why I play both. Let's clear the mass lock. Come on. Okay, let's find that fleet carrier. There it is. I'm surprised how few fleet carriers there's. That's the only one. I would assume there would be a lot of them out here. I'm using 5Cs. Fuel tanks. Big as they come. So, big question is, how much money have I made in all my months of flying around out here in space? Currently sitting at just shy of 300 million. On this character, at least. Am I elite already? Yeah, look at that. I'm already Explorer Elite. Novice in combat, entrepreneur in trade. Oh. Hold on a second. Okay, it just gave me the option to open up the the detailed surface scanner. Like, can I surface scan? Can I surface scan a carrier? Oh, unfortunate positioning of the carrier here. There's a big gas giant in the way. But it looks like there should be a good view of that from the bridge at least. This is the first time in like months that this ship has been on a landing pad. Oh, there's no space brakes. No space brakes! Okay, let's go. Yes, I will sell my data. I know there's probably like a tariff or something, so they're gonna take a part of it, and we're not gonna get the full price out of it. But that's okay. Again, I'm not really too worried about making money. I would much rather just sell the data that we have. If it can actually load it. Okay, we have 4 pages. First page here is 17 million. So we're sitting at just shy of 300. Let's see what we get. So there's a lot of first discover bonuses here. That's nice. What? Was that all? That feels a little... $50 systems? Does not sound right. Did they reset your stored cartography data or something? Or is it just a bug that it only shows? It was actually cancelled. Okay, there we go. So there's 50 million almost. Wow, Frontier. This needs a little bit of a, well... This could use an overhaul. It's not a great experience, to be honest. I mean, if this has been Star Citizen, I would assume we have a 30k incoming. Yeah, there we go. 0 systems sold. What? How many bugs does this system have? Oh my god. So, yeah, 30k incoming, yes. Would be great if we get a 30k in Elite now. Oh, something happened. Oh, it worked. But it hasn't updated my credits yet. It's probably another bug. Oh. Let's try to go to the last page again, see what happens then. Yeah, exactly, Dungle. Elite has no bugs. It is a fully released game. The internet service is bad in deep space. Yeah, that's it. Once all is loaded, it should be fine. Transactions cancelled. Yes, we're gonna try again. Okay, so it loaded the first page. Can we load the second page? Okay, so now we have both pages loaded. So we're gonna sell this page. There we go. Bunch of first discovers. Nice. Okay, and then it loads because we already loaded that page, so it remembers that. Yeah, somebody needs to run like a very long fiber cable out here so we can get better reception. Or better connection. Okay. So that was like 100 and something million. But we're not done yet. Okay, let's get out here.
No gravity. Magnetic contact active.
Let's go and check out the bar. It's a great view. We can just catch. Oh, no F and zoom. Just pure reflex. Just press F.
Hey, Commander. What can I get for you? Trading, selling, or both? Have a look.
Selling anything?
Won't find is a discount.
Nope.
Is that everything?
Buying anything? No.
Suit yourself. Makes no odds.
Vista Genomics. Hello?
I trust you have biodata you wish to sell.
I'd like to sell some organic data.
Our scientists are keen for new data.
I don't have that much. Oh god, that was not even... Jesus, okay. Well... I haven't done that much of that anyway. But it was a lot more smooth for some reason. How did they get the services out here? I think they flew it back to Colonia and then back here again. Now, we probably do not have access. No, we do not. To the command deck. Are there better seats, maybe? It's not the best view. I think actually maybe we don't get the good windows. Maybe that seat there is better. That's kind of a cool shot too, I think. Ah. Should we just for fun? How many screenshots I've collected so far? I don't know, I've lost count. I'm just gonna try something here. Hold on. I just want to see if there's anybody else here in open. Yeah, it was just my NAS that was I was upgrading. That was the wrong way. Hold on. Let's see if there's anybody here. I don't think there is. I think we are low. I think I'm gonna stay here for a few days. Just because I want to see if maybe it moves so we get a better view of that neutron star from the carrier. I do believe the fleet carriers, they do orbit, so they will move around the planets over time. So I think I'm going to stay here for a few days and see what happens, what it looks like in a few days. Yeah, but not today, Duncle. It's already late. I'm gonna go and get some sleep. But with that view, we are gonna call it for today. Really good progress. Got a lot of light years behind us. Got some awesome video along the way and some really cool screenshots. Okay, RSI updated the homepage for 317 refueling, but no PTU yet. Okay. I guess 317 is just around the corner then. Anyway, I am gonna call it for today. I hope you guys had fun. If you did, if you want to see more Elite Dangerous, if you want to see more Star Citizen from me, then there's a subscription button right below the live stream. Really hope you enjoyed it. Do remember there's still the discount code that is RIPNAS. So RIPNAS. RIPNAS should be in the channel on the chat right now. If you go to d2astore.com, which is my merchandise store, then you can get 10% off. And I'm going to keep that code up for a little while here after the stream. And then I'm going to take it down again. Also, whole host of other links where you can follow me on various social channels, places where you can support the channel either through one-time donations or recurringly over at Patreon. Yeah. And of course, there is Discord if you want to join the channel's community. If you want to join some fleet carrier trips here in like a week and a half, then you have the option to do that, and that is at discord.d2a.com. But I'm going to go get some sleep. Thanks for watching, and until next time. Oh, wait, stop. Ha, no. Before we go, we need to raid someone. Now you guys have been so good at raiding me today, so we better find someone to raid. Twitch. Browse. Games. Elite Dangerous. Let's see, who's streaming? Who is streaming? We have Woolies. We have me, apparently. Someone called Loop of Shame. Carrier Maintenance. I don't know. We find someone who is actually... Well, that's a Spanish-speaking live stream. We could go either Wooly or we could just find like a really small streamer. Hold on, let me just check something here. Is this guy talking? Maybe not. Okay. Let's just go with Wooly because I know him. He's a good guy. So I'm gonna start the raid here over on Twitch, and then we're going to call it for today. You can see he's doing some settlement raids and in Odyssey here. So let's do that. Raid Woolies. There we go. Okay. Gonna start that raid. Hope you guys liked it. Thanks for watching, and also next time I'll see you guys in space.